on last.
Good morning, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great Saturday. My name is Matt Williamson.
I'm Tyler Salanichu.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So this morning, we have a couple of matches in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. And like classes keep fogging up, so I'm going to take it off. I don't know why I try to wear them when I talk. I have no idea why. But, so this morning we have two matches in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. Our Rocket League team will be going up against Bethel University in about 4 to 5 minutes. Waiting for the lobby information. So once I have that, we will get that to you. And then at noon, we'll have our Overwatch team go up against Tiffin University. So both are going to be very close, very exciting matches. So it'll be really interesting to see how they go. We were originally going to have our League of Legends match against Defiance College at 1 p.m. Unfortunately, we had to reschedule at the last minute. Some things occurred that were beyond anyone's control. These things happen. I know everyone is disappointed. They're all sad. But that match has been rescheduled for this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So that means that we're going to have matches all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So while we have to wait a little bit longer for our League of Legends match, that just means we'll be broadcasting more things for you next week. All right. And as I said, if you're sad, you can express your feelings in the chat. In fact, as we've been mentioned all week, that we've had a poll out for which Twitch emote you want to see and use in our chat. And the winner was Pio Thump. So it is now enabled.
I voted for Pio Lol.
Sorry, it didn't win. It actually played. Pio Lol, I think, placed third. So if you are upset like we are that we're going to have to wait a couple more days to watch the League of Legends match, show your expression, show your sadness by having the Pio Thumps in the chat. But don't be disappointed for too long because we have Rocket League in just a few minutes. So let's take a look at the roster for the Marietta College Rocket League team. So we have our captain, senior Grant Swan, Thaxter 21. We have sophomore Austin Offenberger, Ozio, and then freshman Kyler Wheeler, Raylick Law. Yeah, they've been competing in quite a few things. So right now in the GLEC, they are 0-3. But actually, have we had 2 or 3? I think we've had 3 matches.
I don't think they've won in GLEC.
I know they haven't. But I was getting at, so they are. I'll just pull up the standings here real quick just to remind myself for sure. Yeah, so right now they are 0-3 in the GLEC. However, they have been participating in the NACE Rocket League Fall Cup, where they have taken several games. I believe they are 2-2, if I remember correctly, for Rocket League. So they have been improving a lot. This match against Bethel, they have scrimmed against them before and have won. But that is a scrim. Anything can happen in an actual match. So It could still go either way. So all we're going to do now is just wait to get things set up here. Looks like the lobby has been created, so we'll get that on here. Also, while we're getting that set up, I do want to welcome any of our guests from Bethel who are watching on our Twitch channel. I was made aware that Bethel was not necessarily going to be able to stream the Rocket League match, so I guess they referred to come here. So if any of you are from Bethel, welcome. We'll try to make this as enjoyable as possible, and hopefully you do have a great time here. We do enjoy you. We do thank you for coming and watching our match here. Okay, so we're getting into the lobby right now. So let me get some audio set up here because we could have the first game starting any second now. There's that audio. There's the game audio, so now you should be able to hear it. And it looks like we will be... Marietta is on the orange side. Here we go. Game 1 of Marietta College versus Bethel University. So Thaxter's going to take control of the ball, but it is on Marietta's side. And Queso's going to try to make a play towards the goal. Raylick has a nice block.
What a name. Kiss my Queso.
We're just going to call him Queso. I could really go for... And Raylick gets the demo onto Bears Rock. So now Raylick
is taking advantage of this. Oh, Raylick's blowing everyone up today.
Just explosions everywhere. What is this? Is this a Michael Bay movie?
It could be.
And we're seeing there that Napier almost made a goal for Bethel, but Marietta was able to get the ball out just in time. And
Nice mid-air jump coming in from Relic as he goes to take a shot on goal, but Bearsock does block it. Everyone's blowing up today.
this is definitely a Michael Bay movie.
Now we just need the Transformers.
Exactly, we need the cars to transform the robots. Autobots, roll out.
Relic moving down midfield. There's an open goal on Bethel's side, but Napier and Bearsock were able to retreat to the goal just in time as Thaxter ends up getting blown up with an open shot towards goal, but Relic is there to stop it.
No, Napier's going to try to make a move, and Case is going to make the shot.
Nice cleanup by Queso. That was a nice mid-air deflect coming in from, I believe that was Bearsock.
Yeah, it was. I think Ozzy's going to get the first tip. And Rayleigh's going to take a shot, but Queso's there to block. Going to lean a little bit to the left.
Relic flying all the way across the map to try and touch that one, as both teams are missing it back and forth. Bethel trying to get the ball out of their side of the goal as Bearsock will clear it out, but Ozio is there to deflect it back towards Bethel's goal. This by Queso says, no, we want it on your side of the goal, but Relic coming in from downtown, barely flies past the ball. Marietta has to defend the goal here.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes left in the game, which is plenty of time, but Marietta has not been able to take as many shots in the goal as they would like. They're not playing as aggressive as they have been in some of the prior matches.
Nice setup onto Marietta's goal, but it does end up hitting this, going wide and bouncing out back towards Bethel's side of the goal.
Yeah, we're seeing Bethel playing a very aggressive stance. I believe they're coming off of a 3-game winning streak, so they definitely have a lot of momentum on their side. But Marietta needs to be able to put a halt to it. We see Thatcher trying to go for something, but it does get tipped.
First out going down towards Marietta's side of the goal, looking to step something down mid, but Relic is there to deflect it out as Queso coming in to try and bounce the ball back towards Marietta's goal, but it gets deflected towards Bethel's goal and it could go in, but Bearsock is there to deny that. Baxter barely misses the mid-air shot on the goal as Ozio's there trying to juggle it in, but Queso shoots the ball out wide. Nice block coming in from Napier as Ozio looks there to clean it up, and he does.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good block there by Napier, but Ozio was in the right place and was able to set up the goal. So now we're tied 1 apiece with a minute 51 left in this game.
Marietta has definitely improved on a lot of their follow-throughs. Whenever a shot is made on goal, they follow through with it, no matter what.
And a huge save there by Ozio. So now Relic will try the ball.
Nice shot coming in for Relic. There's an open goal downfield on Bethel's side, but he can't get the cleanup by Ozio.
But Ozio's there with the cleanup.
Nice juggle skills coming in from Relic. Taking the ball completely downfield on an open goal from Bethel.
Yeah, very well executed. And great job Ozio to be aware of that, to be able to follow through with the shot when it was open.
Definitely see communication on the side of Marietta has improved over the past month.
Yes, definitely. Now it looks like, though, that Bethel has turned up the heat, because now that they're down by 1, they want to try to play more aggressive, try to get more shots to go, but Marietta is trying to do everything can to deny that. Bears was about to take a shot, but he gets knocked over to the side.
That was a nice strategic block coming in from Ozio. And a nice shot on goal from Thaxter, just leaps over Napier.
Yeah, I mean, Napier tries his best to hop over it, but the ball was just a little too high, and Marietta takes a goal.
1 minute remaining in the match as Marietta leads by 2. Nice mid-air juggle coming in from Thaxter, trying to set up the ball down mid for his teammate. Ozio there to Relic there to follow up on the shot. Marietta's looking to take this map away, but if they aren't cautious, Bethel can come back. There's 50 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not impossible. I've seen it where teams have been down 2-3 goals with less than a minute, and they just come back one after another. Just you get a couple of quick goals in, you're right back into it. So it's not over yet, but Bethel's going to have to score quickly So if Marietta wants to take the game, then they have to deny Bethel that opportunity.
Marietta doesn't necessarily have to take shots on goal. They just have to deny Bethel ball control here.
Exactly.
Just shoot the ball around and keep it from their side of the goal and just play the clock.
Right. When you're up by this much, if you can just play keep away, that's all you have to do. And we see Raylick, a nice shot, and he's going to go for the goal, but he just overshoots it. But now there's 18 seconds left, so every second that ticks away is a higher chance that Marietta will be able to take game one. Napier Bearstalk is trying to make a play, but 10 seconds remains. Nice deflect there by Ozio.
When the timer runs out, if the ball does not touch the ground, we will go into overtime, and Bethel has to score a goal there, but Marietta wants the ball to touch the ground, and they're working towards it, but Raylick wants another goal before it's over, and he barely misses.
It was so close to making that last goal, but the ball hits the last second, but if he had one more second, he would have done so. So with that, Marietta will take game one of this best-of-5 series. So we do know that there will be at least 2 more games.
You can hear the crowd in Rocket League chanting, "We want more."
And more you shall have.
If you want more Rocket League, make sure to hit that subscribe button to support the program. And then, if you're not followed already, hit that follow, turn on notifications so that you can know when we are streaming Rocket League. If not, go to our social medias where you can keep up to date with all of our latest schedules.
Yes. So you can follow us at Marietta Esports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Yes, we do have a TikTok. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it, but we have it.
Actually coming out nicely, trying to get a goal right off the bat like Bethel did to them last time, but Bethel's going to score the first goal right off the bat again. Nice cross-map shot coming in from Bearsock.
Yeah, Marietta just was not prepared for it.
Well, Marietta was looking to score the first goal off the bat for them, but then Bethel turned it on them, and they weren't prepared for the defense.
Marietta has to, you have to remember, despite the fact that Marietta won game 1 4-1, Bethel has a pretty good Rocket League team.
I think Bethel has a pretty good program in general, as Raylick looks to put on a mid open goal shot. But Thax is there to send it back as Ozio is looking to set it up towards mid. Nice mid-air shot coming from Thaxter, but nobody was there. Bethel, they had 2 people on goal, but nobody blocked it.
Well, I think they were trying. Like, it was just lobbing really high in the air, and then Thaxter tips it in, and they just weren't in the right position to knock it away. But yeah, going back to what we're talking about Bethel, I think this is their first year as an esports program. I had a talk with their coach, very nice guy. And they have some really big plans for their program about facilities, things they want to do. So I wish them all the best with their esports program, but it seems like they have a very bright future ahead of them.
Yeah, I think we went up against their Overwatch team last week, and they're pretty strong contenders. I think that they can go places coming up here.
Yeah, for a first-year program, they've been doing very well. They've already taken several games in a variety of competitions. So I'm going to be really excited to see what they do later on. But I'm also excited to see how our Pioneers are going to grow and develop too. Great block there by Ozio. And we see Bethel's trying to take a shot in. This goes off a little bit to the side. So Ozzy's going to bring it over, but Bears is going to knock it back to the middle. Raylick's going to try to take control, and it goes straight to the goal, but just a little too high. So now they'll fall back. A great bump there by Thaxter.
Nice cleanup coming in from Napier, but it barely goes wide.
So we see Ozzy's going to deflect away. Thaxter has a nice little bump there.
Oh, we're going on the side of Bethel.
So if they can center it up, but Queso's going to say, no, we can't do that. Now we see balls back on the Marietta side of the field. Raylick is going to try to bring it out of there. Queso is going to deny, but Napier's going to bump Raylick to disrupt it. Thaxter's there with a nice little block, and then Thaxter's going to just kind of keep it up in the air, and here comes up. Ball's going the wrong direction, but there comes Raylick to knock it over. This might be Barry's chance.
Nice shot coming in from Raylick, and it barely hits the crossbar, and Ozio! That is exactly why, no matter where you shoot on goal, you follow through. Somebody follows through to the goal, no matter what.
Yeah,
that is exactly why.
A great tip there. Yeah, it tipped over, but Ozzy was right there to clean it up. So now the Pioneers are up 2-1 with 2 minutes and about 40 seconds left in this game. Still very, very close match.
Bethel can definitely bring this back. Only 1 goal difference between the 2 teams. As Raylick looks to take another shot on goal, and oh, nice save coming in from Napier, but Ozio wants to clean it up, and it hits the crossbar. but Thaxter cleans it up too. All three members of Marietta College following up with shots on goal.
Third time is the charm. If it's deflected once, you try again. If it deflects again, you try again. And eventually that ball goes into the goal with Thaxter making the score.
When I played high school and soccer in high school, that's what my high school coach always drilled into me. He's like, you shoot, 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 and shoot. No matter how many times it gets deflected, you keep on shooting.
Just never stop shooting. So Radix is going to try to center it up. And obviously Ozzy is going for a tip. But
nice tip coming in from, I believe that was Napier though.
Yeah, a great block there. Now we're seeing
open
Bears
goal on the side of Marietta. Thaxter trying to retreat as fast as he can.
Now we see Bethel's trying to set up a play, but now it's getting closely centered up, but Thaxter's going to tip it away, and then Radix is going to take it down, see if he goes for a shot, gets bumped.
Nice shot from Thaxter.
The over-the-head shot by Thaxter.
Bethel just has to continue punishing Marietta's aggression like they did when they scored the first goal of the map. Marietta looks to set all their members up and they all shoot on goal at this, and that's why Marietta keeps scoring these goals is by following up. But when Bethel gets those shots down towards Marietta's side of the goal, they have to go fast. Just like they did when they scored the first goal of the game.
Yeah, I feel like at the very beginning, Marietta does not have their game settled down, but once they're able to get settled in, then they're just on a roll like what we're seeing right now. Great save there by Ozio. Thaxter's going to knock it to the middle, but Napier is trying to get a goal. Bethel does need to try to get a couple of goals in if they want to take this game with 1 minute remaining. So they're kind of in the same predicament as they were in game one. Raylick is trying to extend the lead, but a great defense there by Bethel.
Thaxter with a nice mid-air setup going towards Raylick as the ball's going to come back down towards mid. Ozio is looking to keep the ball from going towards Marietta's goal. Has to retreat back to the goal as members of Bethel are coming in trying to look for a shot on goal. Queso looking to set up a ball down mid, but Napier was not there in time as Thaxter and Raylick are pushing the ball down mid. They want to score again before these 20 seconds are up. But Bearstock wants to get a goal for his team, and nice save coming in from Ozio, but the cleanup is there by Queso, and oh!
And just like what Marietta did earlier, three is the lucky number apparently. It took him 3 times to take shots, but they finally get the goal in. So now there are only 14 seconds left, though. It's not impossible, but it's going to be really difficult. They're going to have to take some early shots if they want to be able to take this game.
If they can score off first touch right now, they can maybe do this.
Well, they have not done that. In fact, the ball's on the wrong side of the field. Marietta's going to try to close this out.
Marietta wants the ball to touch the ground now. And it looked like it touched the ground, but it has not just yet. 1 second or 0 seconds remaining on the clock. The ball needs to touch the ground for the map to end, and it will.
There you
Marietta
have it.
taking map 2.
So Marietta will take that 4-2. Yeah, we see there. I mean, overall, offensively, Bethel's doing pretty well. They have 8 shots to the goal. Marietta had 9 shots. So we're seeing that offensively, Bethel is doing pretty well. But Marietta's just able to get the right plays, the right angles, and a lot of those were getting over Bethel's defense.
I feel like that last second fight from Bethel that came in at the end there with those, everybody just keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. If they continue that up, they might be able to take a map in the series.
But we want Marietta to keep doing that too.
Both teams.
Yeah, that's what makes this game exciting. If everyone can play, if everyone plays at their top level, we get exciting games like what we saw earlier. So now we're just getting things set up for the lobby for game 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
I was gonna say no. It said Nace something.
Oh, I have intentionally alternate.
Okay.
Yeah, we've updated our overlay, so I have a swap between Nace and GLEC automatically.
Okay.
It's also where if we ever get sponsors, I can put sponsor stuff over there, but we got to get sponsors. So if you're interested in sponsoring our esports program, please contact us. We would love to talk to you. So now we see Bethel is trying to separate. And once again, third game, Bethel with the early goal.
Yep. They gotta keep this up throughout the rest of the match. This type of play is what's going to help them take the lead over Marietta in this game. But Marietta also is playing very well themselves. With nice setups and all their teammates following through.
Yeah, it seems like after that first goal, Marietta just kind of settles down and they start playing the way that they're used to playing. So Rayleigh gets like a nice block.
Breaking the ice.
Yeah.
I know, like, for me, when we're in our Overwatch matches, I get a little bit nervous sometimes before the match starts, but, like, after, like, that first team fight starts initiating, whether we win or lose, it's like, alright, like, I'm in it now. So, maybe Rocket League players feel the same.
Yeah, we're seeing Bethel putting the pressure on. Nice tip there by Thaxter to disrupt the offense. Ball gets knocked over to the right side. Thaxter's there to bring it out. We're saying that Rayleigh was able to win the tip there. The ball's getting set up, but Napier is going to knock it away. But we see Thaxter is going to try to keep the pressure up for the Pioneers. And the ball's getting centered up. Ozio tips a little bit, but now it's back onto Marietta's side of the field.
Marietta has to get this ball out of their end of the goal. As Bethel's looking to clean up another shot onto goal. Set up mid. It looks as though Bears wants to clean that one up, but Relic sending a ball back down mid himself. Nice setup on mid for Relic as Ozio's there to try to clean it up, but it looks like Queso kind of blocked it when it hit the crossbar. As Bearsocket taking the aggression towards Marietta, setting up a ball down mid for Queso, and Queso's going to barely get it deflected by Relic.
Yeah, Bears was going to try to set up too, but he was knocked at the same time, or bumped, I guess is the appropriate term. But now Ozzy's going to bring it up to the side. Dodges Napier, but Bears is able to knock it over and try to center up the play, but does not have any follow-up with it. Case is now going to try to center it up and give Napier a chance to score. A nice tip there by Thaxter.
Just hitting the crossbar.
Oh, that's
not good for Marietta.
You don't want that. A nice knock away for that, but
Marietta has got to clear this ball.
Yeah, Bethel is definitely bringing up the aggression here, and Marietta is struggling to get the ball out of their goal, or at least their side. But now, as I said, that now they're trying to go on the offense and see if they can step a play. Knocked over.
Nice! Coming in from Daxter.
Just as I say that, when they've been struggling to be on the offensive side, we see Rayleigh centering up, and Thaxter's right there to knock it in.
You know, I wonder if the callouts in Rocket League are like the same that we had set up for soccer. Where it's like, if the ball's on your side of the goal, you say clear. Or if it's, you're setting up a... So, if you didn't know...
And right there, Napier gets another goal in there. Yeah, so we see Napier... Actually, I'm sorry, it was Bears that was able to knock it in. Napier hits the shot, the ball was just coming around, and Marietta didn't have a chance to deflect it and got punished for it. So Bethel is up 2-1 with less than 2 minutes to go in this game. But to answer your question, I think there's some callouts, although I don't think boost is a callout in regular soccer.
It could be.
I don't think it is. I've never played soccer, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
So when a player, for those of you at home, I'm assuming this is what it's called in Rocket League because this is what we call it in soccer. As you see, a lot of the players, the ball sits on the left or right hand corners of the goal. And the players are looking to set up a shot, or set up the ball to fly straight across the goal around mid. We call that a cross. Because what it does is the ball comes and crosses the entire facing of the goal and gives you a free shot. It's easier to set up a shot on goal.
Yeah, and we see there that Thaxter got dead, but he was going to try to score. And the ball tips over and
top left corner.
Yeah, a nice slow tip there by Ozio, and it just goes over the head of, I couldn't tell who it was from Bethel. And now Marietta has tied this up 2-2 with just about a minute left in this game. Although Bethel's going to say, no, we want this game. We want to go to game 4, and we're going to get an early goal. So now they take the lead.
Definitely a better look coming out from Bethel. Seems that they've learned to take that first goal aggression and continue to apply it to the rest of the game. However, Marietta has a minute remaining, and we've seen them score with a second remaining before.
Right, so let's see if they can do something. Because if they take this game, they will take the series. So let's see if the Pioneers can set up something. They're trying to center up the ball. Big block there by Bears, but Rayleigh's going to try to set up something, but the ball's back on Marietta's side. Ozzy there with the block. Thaxter's going to tip it away, but Rayleigh's going to try to take the ball and put it in his hands, but Napier say, no, it's not in your hands anymore. It's in my hands.
30 seconds remaining, and Marietta is down by 1 goal, but they can come back in this and score one as the ball is going down mid, looking to set up a shot on goal as Ozio's there trying to clean it up, but it is blocked out by Bearstock as a cross-map shot on goal is cleaned up by Bears.
All the way downtown by Bethel.
They blocked the ball and ran to the goal, shot it in.
Yeah, that's what... You don't see that in soccer. You just knock the...
Hey, I mean, sometimes.
You hit the ball from 1 goal, you ran all the way up, and you did the follow-up shot. Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you look it up on YouTube, it's there somewhere. It may not be in FIFA, but...
Okay.
No, that is not done often in soccer at all, though. Wait. Oh, Bethel looking to score another last-second goal, but they will take a map in this best-of-3 series, leading the score 2-1 with Marietta still at match point.
Yep. Yeah, so with that, Bethel will take it. So we're not over. We're not done yet, folks. So Bethel does take it. So we will go to a game 4. So a lot of it there was just, I mean, some really good shots there by Bethel, but Marietta's going to have to really work on their defense. A lot of it that time was that Bethel was just playing aggressive, and Marietta did not. They struggled pretty much most of the game, with the exception here and there, to actually get to Bethel's side of the field. But Marietta's going to have to play that aggressiveness again if they want to take the match. Now, so far we've had 3 games where Bethel has scored first. We'll see if Marietta can change that pattern. We already see a very early aggressive play by the Pioneers.
Bethel taking the ball down towards Marietta's goal again, and no one was there on mid to follow up on this shot set up by Napier. As the ball does get headed back towards Bethel's side of the goal. Daxter's looking to set up a ball towards mid, but Relic was...
Yeah. I think Daxter was trying to set up
a nice shot from Daxter.
The streak has ended with Marietta scoring the first goal in this match for this game.
Now, we will see how Bethel can respond.
Well, they're going to start by just playing super aggressive, trying to go for an early shot, but it deflects off to the side. Queso gets demoed by Relic, but Napier is going to try to set up a play, but Relic's right there to tip it away, but it's going to go straight to Queso, who's going to go for a shot, but it leans to the right.
Yeah, we've seen how Marietta responds to Bethel scoring the first goal of the match and taking on that aggression firsthand. Now let's see how Bethel responds to Marietta's first aggression right off the bat. And it looks as though they are taking many shots on goal at the moment, as Marietta is struggling to get the ball out of their side of the goal. As Daxter is there to try and juggle it out, but Napier wants to keep the ball on their side. They want to score a goal right now.
Yeah, Relic's going to deflect off to the side, but Bears Rock is right there. It's going to go over the heads, but this could be the shot. A nice block there by Relic to deny Bethel from the score. But we see that Bears Rock's right there, puts another goal in. So now, well, the first goal for this game. So it's now tied 1 apiece.
This is Bethel was not faltered by Marietta's early aggression in scoring the first goal. They responded right back with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, so Marietta has to keep working on putting their pressure up. I think Bethel's been taking more shots at Marietta's goal than Marietta's been taking shots at Bethel's goal. So now we do see Thaxter's going to try to set up a play. It goes over Queso, but it's going to go to the right corner. We see Napier and Bears Rock there to try to set it up. But we see a nice hit there by Relic to keep the pressure onto Bethel's side. An open goal, but it goes over Thaxter.
Oh,
Ozio tries to...
Ozio! That one looked like it wasn't going to go in at first.
No, it didn't look like it, but it decided to bounce the correct way. And it's just the perfect angle, so now Marietta is up 2-1. Can they hold this lead for 2 minutes and 55 seconds and take this match? We will find out. And we see a great block there by Napier. Bears not going to go for a goal, but Relic is there saying no, denying it. And Bears Rock's going to get demoed during the process.
Nice crossbar deflection coming in from, I believe that was Relic in goal. But there's an open goal on the side of Marietta. They have to play on the side of caution here, but Bethel, in turn, has their own open goal, so they are forced to retreat back to their goal. As Relic is looking to step a shot down mid for his teammates.
You see they're trying to set her up. And Thatcher's going to go for a goal, but Bears Rock is right there to block it. Once again, we're just seeing cars all over the place trying to get control of the ball.
Open goal on the side of Bethel, and Relic just juggles it in. Now, Bethel has kind of gone back to their old ways again, where we see that Marietta is continuously, like, Bethel is being very aggressive, but they're leaving their goal open, and they're not punishing Marietta for them being too aggressive.
Right, it's the same mistake that Marietta has made in several matches before, where they go all aggressive, but there's no one in the back line blocking the goal. Bethel makes the same mistake there and gets punished. Marietta almost makes the same mistake. A great shot there by Napier, but it's just off a little bit. That could have easily gone in. Great save there by Ozio. Raylick's going to block it away.
Bethel definitely has enough time to come back to this match with 1.5 minutes remaining. As Relics looking to step another shot towards goal, and it barely goes towards the crossbar.
And Bearsdog's going to get demoed by Raylick, who's going to take control of the ball. Marietta is up 2 goals, so they want to try to make sure that they prevent Bethel from scoring anymore so they can take the series. So they're just going to have to make sure they keep control of the ball during the game. And we're seeing Marietta actually doing that. They're trying to keep just bouncing the ball over Bethel's heads, trying to take their shots in.
And nice shot coming in from backstage.
Yeah, almost, but just a little to the left. There's less than 1 minute remaining. Bearsrock is going to try to set up a play. Great ball handling, but Raylick takes it from him.
We're going to set the ball down the mid, and it looks like Thaxter, correction, is coming in there for the cleanup, but it barely goes wide.
Yeah, just a little to the right. If he put it in, that would have been the nail in the coffin. 40 seconds remains.
Bethel looking to score a goal. They don't want to be out of this series yet. 30 seconds remaining in the match, and they want, if they can score a goal over here right now, the comeback might be possible. As Bears looks to set up a shot towards the goal, and it barely goes blocked out by Thaxter. But he's continuing to fight. Bethel continuing to fight. As Ozio sending a ball back down towards the right-hand lane, towards Bethel's side of the goal, and Relic is there to follow up with it. But shot coming in towards mid. Relic trying to clean it up, but it barely hits the crossbar, as all of Bethel are trying to deny this goal, as Relic just shoots it into the bottom right corner.
And that will probably be it, ladies and gentlemen, with that score by Relic with 7 seconds remaining. I think it's going to be really difficult to get 3 scores within 7 seconds to tie this up.
Hey, first touch score.
It's
3
true.
times in a row.
But now the clock is ticking down even further. Thaxter's going to keep it in the air, so as soon as the ball touches, Pioneers will win the match. So Thaxter's going to knock it away. And there you have it, folks.
What a game.
Yeah.
Bethel definitely, like, I know the score was 3-1, but it didn't feel like that on our side.
No, it did not. I mean, I think overall, I think both sides played very well. It's just that Marietta was able to get more shots into the goal. I mean, we see here Marietta had 10 shots at the goal versus Bethel 6. So Marietta definitely changed their playstyle with their aggression, and that did pay off.
Yeah, Bethel definitely, if they can learn to play like they did in that third map, then they'll definitely be a strong contender coming into the GLAC conference.
Oh yeah, that was a good match. That was very exciting. So congratulations to the Pioneers for their win. With that, we got about a half hour left until our Overwatch match against Tiffin University. So what we'll do is we'll take a break for about 20-25 minutes, and then we'll get things set up for that. Once again, for all of our friends from Bethel who came to watch our stream, thank you so much. I know that the loss is never fun to lose, but just know that your team played very well. We were very impressed with their play style, and I think that Bethel has a very bright future with their Rocket League team. So definitely keep your heads up with that. And congratulations again to our Pioneers. This is their first victory in the GLAC for Rocket League. So we're very happy for them for the way that they've improved throughout the season. So if you want to see more Rocket League, the Pioneers will be continuing again next Tuesday as part of the NACE Rocket League Fall Cup. But we still have an Overwatch match to commentate on. So we're going to take a small break, get things set up, and we'll be back in about 20 to 25 minutes.